Good evening. Families, guests, administration, teachers, and friends, thank you for your patience and for being here tonight. Please stand and join the class of 2016 in the presentation of colors by the Clear Springs High School JROTC. The Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag, the Texas Pledge, and the national anthem performed by the Clear Springs High School Chorale. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and Clear Springs High School men, please remove your mortarboards. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas Pledge. The words for the Texas Pledge can be found inside the program at the bottom. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, class of 2016, distinguished guests, administration, teachers, families, and friends. Please be seated. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Carly Pritchard, and I am president of the class of 2016. Let me introduce you our other class officers. Historian, Haley Teakin. Parliamentarian, Jason Posen. Secretary, Madison Irving. And Vice President, Cooper Hallmark. Finally, I would like to take a special moment to thank all the teachers, staff, and administration of Clear Springs High School for their dedication and unending support of the students in the class of 2016. You have been there every day since we began our time at Clear Springs and supported us when we needed you. We couldn't be more blessed with your leadership. Thank you for everything. To our families, parents, and friends, we would not be here tonight without your constant love and support. Thank you.
As we gather today in Challenger Columbia Stadium, we pause to remember the astronauts who perished on both the Challenger and Columbia space missions. Many of these astronauts also served their country in the military. These brave men and women have all served their country with pride, honor, and courage. Graduates, if you have committed to serve in any branch of the military, please stand and be recognized. Also at this time, we would like to ask that all men and women who are currently serving or who have served in any branch of the military, please stand so that we may honor your service to our country. Thank you.
We appreciate the school board for supporting with their attendance tonight. Please stand and be recognized. Also joining us tonight are our special guests from the Educational Support Center. Please stand as I call your name. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Greg Smith. Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Stephen Ebill. Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Mr. Scott Buckart. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education, Ms. Holly Hughes. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Casey O'Pry. General Counsel for CCISD, Ms. Sheila Haddock. Director of Student Personnel Services, Ms. Susie Thomas. Thank you for taking the time to join us this evening for our celebration.
We would like to introduce you to the members of the Clear Springs High School administration team with us on the stage tonight. Please rise to be recognized. Also, tonight we have some very special guests who have helped to guide many of us throughout our education in the Clear Creek Independent School District. On the stage with us this evening are our special guests from our feeder elementary and intermediate schools. Please stand to be recognized. At this time, I would like to introduce additional members of the leadership team also with us this evening. Would all our assistant principals please stand to be recognized? Would our counselors please stand to be recognized? Thank you to all of the administrators and counselors for the outstanding job you do every day at Clear Springs High School.
Good evening to our Board of Trustees, Superintendent Smith, guests on stage, class of 2016, faculty of Clear Springs High School, friends and family. Welcome to the graduation for the class of 2016. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our parents and our community for your patience. We're excited to have an opportunity to graduate in our new district stadium, Challenger Columbia. This graduation ceremony today is dedicated to the graduates and to your families as recognition of your commitment to education and for your accomplishment of completion. I'm proud of each of you seated today. Thank you to Ms. Diaz for your leadership as senior principal, and thank you to Ms. Thibodeau for your leadership as both senior sponsor and co-facilitator for graduation. Thank you to the many teachers who have supported our students from pre-K to 12th grade on your journey to high school graduation. Students, I would like to ask you to take this opportunity in the near future to thank your family and friends who have gone the extra mile in support of you. Today marks a milestone for Clear Springs High School with a total of more than 3,800 graduates from the year of 2010. The many dedicated faculty and staff present today have been dedicated to your success. Will all faculty and staff please stand at this time to be recognized? Thank you. Today, you stand as a class connected to each other, some connected through activities and organizations that you belong, some connected through beliefs, some connected through the times that you have spent with each other in CCISD schools. Ultimately, we are all connected as Chargers. Before you lies a new horizon filled with amazing possibilities. Behind you are the credits you earned, the semester exams, and the STAR tests that you successfully completed. Chargers, as you graduate today, aim for the big things, big goals, big dreams, and big aspirations. You're off to a great start, class of 2016. You've set the bar high, leaving a legacy of both academics, fine arts, CTE, and athletic achievements. 91 students are graduating on the Distinguished High School Plan. 127 honor graduates, the highest in the history of Clear Springs High School. And 9 National Commended students. Students in this class were recently awarded an impressive $21 million in scholarship offers, the highest in the history of Clear Springs High School. Our campus post-secondary report shows a class of lifelong learners, with over 92% of you committed to attending a 2- or 4-year university. We have a total of 16 students committed to the armed forces, all 5 branches. This class footprints of excellence inspire us all. Here are but a few examples. Who can forget our Tommy Tune nominations for the musical Susical are for the first time in the history of Clear Springs High School, all sports advancing to the playoffs. with volleyball competing at the regional semifinals and the 4th round of the playoffs. Clear Springs had state qualifiers in wrestling, boys golf, track, water polo, girls and boys, culinary arts, academic UIL, HOSA, DECA, science fair, and veterinary medicine. Anna Lassman was recently earned an impressive 4th place at the state journalism competition in editorial writing. I would say that the class of 2016 has left a generous spirit of service, as shown by Sarah Varela's suggestion to participate in a joint community service project that benefited a student in our community, Pause for a Cause, earning monies to support the purchase of a service dog. Clear Springs Student Council raised over $7,000. Thank you, STUCO, for your generous work. Students, to achieve anything requires faith and a belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. Take a look at your smartphone. They all appear pretty much the same, rectangular, thin, and most are of comparable weight. You can customize them with apps and make each phone unique to you. Phone companies spend a lot of money working on what happens on the inside of the phone versus what happens on the outside. Graduating seniors, you have to be just as concerned about your software as you are about your hardware options. Your software is the essence of who you are. You have the ability to create opportunities for yourself. You control your destiny, and you determine the person that you will become. Oftentimes, the highest reward is not what we receive for our efforts, but who we will become as a result of the experience. Jim Cookson states, we all have an opportunity and a responsibility to create a legacy which is resilient, sustainable, and authentic. Zakira Brown recently wrote in our literary magazine a message to the class of 2016. She states, through the years, we have gained knowledge to blaze a trail toward the future. We are smarter than we think. Right now, hold your breath, because tomorrow is the start of a new dream. Great message, Sakara. Chargers, I hope your time as Clear Spring has provided you with opportunities to be resilient, to reach your highest potential. Graduates, remember that life is like a concerto played on a piano. The player relies on their knowledge of the major and minor scales to perform their piece successfully. However, Tony Robbins, a motivational speaker, states, your life is controlled by what you focus on. In life, forget the minor keys and keep your fingers dancing. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal. On behalf of the faculty and staff, thank you for getting to the finish line together. Thank you, Charger families, for entrusting us with the education of your students. Chargers, on your journeys from here today, we hope coming back in the future will always feel a little like coming back home. Congratulations, Chargers, on a job well done.
Thank you, Mrs. Love. Also joining us for a celebration this evening is the Superintendent of Schools. Please join the class of 2016 as we welcome Dr. Greg Smith, Superintendent of Clear Creek Independent School District.
Good evening, graduates, parents, family members, and staff. We're gathered here tonight to celebrate the successes of this graduating class. And I'm so very proud of you, individually and collectively for so many reasons, including but not limited to your outstanding culinary arts program, which was one of the best in the state. And in an era of adults worrying about whether you are going to be workforce ready, you don't simulate flying planes or build model planes. You build and fly real planes. As a matter of fact, you have a fleet of planes at Clear Springs High School. All of you are important, and if you don't believe me, all you have to do is think back to your stellar performance or attendance in Seussical the Musical, where we learned that a person's a person no matter how small. We also learned this from a very proud salutatorian, at least I did, back in 2007 in a prior district when this student gave me her speech to review a couple hours before graduation. I was pretty busy at the time trying to make sure the weather was going to be clear and board members were good to go for graduation ceremony, but took time out, reviewed it, and was pleased with her comments and what she had learned over the course of her years in public education. Since many of you may not remember a single remark that I make tonight, I thought I would share several of her remarks. She first started with a warm greeting, followed by a prayer and thousands of amens from the parents in the stadium. She recognized her teachers, parents, and had them all eating out of the palms of her sweaty hands. This girl proceeded to tell her class that they were fortunate to live in the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, as well as participate in the greatest American invention known to mankind, and that is public education. She further stated that no matter where you stacked up in life, you are not a victim today. For today, you receive your official license to start something new. Later that evening, the salutatorian looked at me and asked me, "So, Dad, what did you think?" And I looked at my daughter and gave her a big bear hug, and I said I could not believe that she had learned that much in her years in public education. I also gave her a bigger hug after she finished her degree from Notre Dame in 4 years and is now independent. Parents, I wish very much all the success in the world on that journey as well. The moral of this story is you do not sit there like a bump on a pickle. Take action in your life. Every story you have ever connected with, every leader you have ever admired, every little thing that you have ever accomplished is a result of taking action. You do have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance or you can be the active hero of your life. So in closing, I thought I would borrow another quote from, once again, Seussical the Musical. Oh, the thinks you can think and wonder and dream, far and wide as you dare, when your thinks have run dry in the blink of an eye. There's another world there. If you open your mind, oh, the thinks you will find, living up to get loose. Oh, the thinks you can think when you think about Seuss. Congratulations, class of 2016. We wish you the very, very best. Remember, a person's a person, no matter how small. Thank you.
I have the honor tonight of introducing our two highest ranking graduates for the class of 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the son of Michelle Moore and Kenneth Lassman, the salutatorian for the class of 2016. Please welcome Aaron Michael Kenneth Lassman.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, and most importantly, graduates. I was asked to write a speech And as with most things in life, I didn't know exactly where to start. So I figured the best place to start was with what has been important to me these past 4 and even these past 13 or 18 years. My first memories of band come from even before I began kindergarten. They come from watching my older sister, a graduate of Clear Creek, march with the University of Texas Longhorn Band on piccolo. Clearly, this was an inspiration to me, as I am now on the path to do the same. Band's enjoyment comes not from the fun of hours outside in August or constant repetition of a piece of music one more time, but from the sense of community and values which it instills. These same elements can be found in many other organizations, which I'm sure many of you here can attest to, from the various visual and performing arts to athletics to other organizations like the many CTE programs and clubs. While the sense of community brings the fun, the values instilled bring the importance of time and participation in one of these programs. Each of these programs encourages the development of many positive traits from time management to personal and social skills. Above all, these programs and virtually every organization in existence espouses character in its space of integrity as the most important tenet. Our school motto here at Clear Springs is character, strength, honor, success. We show that strength in our commitment to devote hours on end in the hot sun or other harsh environments to band, football, cheer, DECA, HOSA, and many more. We show that honor in the pride we take in our programs and our hard-fought successes, from cheer national championships to volleyball's deep run into the playoffs. Most importantly, we show that character in the way in which we stay strong as a group and as a community, even through trials and ordeals, unfair or undeserved as they may seem, from a Division II contest to when we lose the Battle of 518. This character serves as a cornerstone for the person we become and where we go from here. The character cultivated these past 4 years at Clear Springs High School is the most important material acquired from your time in high school, more so than any of the other knowledge taught to you, or as you may have felt at some points, forced upon you. We build our cornerstone through our commitment to integrity in all that we do, through respecting all those around us and the fair judgment and treatment of others, which, I suppose, means throwing out all those generic stereotypes. After all, we have a blonde up here defying all those blonde jokes, and we have extremely intelligent cheerleaders going off to many great schools, 2 of which are going to my personal favorite, the University of Texas. Shout out to Afton and Neha. Integrity is the base of character in the core of a person. It comes down simply to a person's value system. Set early in life, it serves as a light throughout, but those with the extinguished flame always manage to force their way down the path. This is why we must always urge ourselves and others around us to cast out the darkness and light the lantern. This is the path to true and wholesome success. Illuminated spiritual integrity is the mineral of our character, the base of our cornerstone. Many of us have worked throughout these 4 years of high school to light this flame and build our cornerstone, but that work is never done. Continue to strengthen that cornerstone, for without it, the building of your life will crumble. Even though a faulty building may survive decades, its day of collapse lays hidden somewhere ahead. As Jesus told Peter, "Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of the netherworld shall not prevail against it." So too should you build your impenetrable person. Remember that your accomplishments, character, and integrity are always under the constant scrutiny of the eyes of your community, nation, and world. So strive to live with resolute integrity and stay true to yourself and your values. And most importantly, remember that in the words of former university president William Prather, the eyes of Texas are upon you.
Our next speaker is the valedictorian for the senior class of 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the daughter of E. Sun and David Zhu. The valedictorian for the class of 2016, please welcome Yu Pei Zhu.
Dear parents and students of the graduating class of 2016, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you as a whole. The time we spent in high school has passed by too quickly, and it's nearly impossible to believe that we'll graduate today and be in college the next time we step into a classroom. We all had such great memories at Clear Spring. Before I begin, on behalf of the class of 2016, I would like to thank the Clear Springs faculty and staff. Without the help of each and every one of the teachers, the class of 2016 would not be sitting here. Teachers go above and beyond every day for their students, and we, as a class, probably cannot thank them enough. We are the new generation. We are teenagers just about to mature and become adults. We own the full potential to make our dreams come true. But we are also facing a world of problems at the same time. For example, global climate change is the most dominant problem right now. As the leader of global economy and carbon emission, we should recognize our role in creating this problem and our responsibility to do something about it. Be positive. We are the new generation, and we have the power to change the world. It is never too late to face a challenge and figure out a solution. This is applicable for dealing with whatever challenge we'll face in the future. When my family first immigrated to America, we saw a land of opportunity. We were so positive about the possibility that we will make a brighter future. However, things are not always how you wish them to be. The unanticipated challenges we faced were innumerable. Different language, different culture, different social systems. Even the traffic rules were different. We were so disappointed when we found out how challenging it was to live in a foreign country. But we didn't give up. We overcame the challenge by making plans and solving each problem piece by piece. Everyone has the ability to achieve whatever he wants, as long as he clearly organizes his plans and goals and resolves to fight to the finish. Similarly, we, the new generation of graduates, should believe in ourselves and never give up, because we own the full potential to achieve. Our greatest enemy is impatience. Waiting for success is hard. In the process of chasing our dreams, we are going to face a lot of challenge, discouragement, and failure. However, be tenacious, since the ability to endure equals the potential to succeed. If we can dream it, we can make it. When we keep that in mind, I believe that the island of success is about to appear. Embrace your dreams and live for them. If you lose heart, at least hold dreams tight, because you never know what the future holds. Parents, invited guests, teachers, and students of the graduating class of 2016, thank you for listening. Good night. Have a pleasant tomorrow, and full speed ahead.
Good evening. Since its opening in 2007, under the leadership of Principal Gail Love, Clear Springs High School has enjoyed a culture of excellence and a legacy of traditions that will endure for years to come. The Principal's Legacy Award honors a young man and a young woman in the graduating class whom the faculty believes best represents our culture of excellence. The Principal's Legacy Award is the most prestigious award a student can receive at Clear Springs High School. It is based on leadership, academics, curricular involvement, and a service to both our school and our community. It is an award reserved exclusively for seniors and is the only award that is allowed to be presented during the commencement ceremony. The recipients will have their names engraved on this Principal's Legacy plaque, which hangs in the Clear Spring High School on permanent display. Please join me in recognizing this year's recipients. Students, please come to the stage when your name is called. The male recipient of the 2016 Principal's Legacy Award is Jason T. Poston. The female recipient of the 2016 Principal's Legacy Award is Christina Masbusman.
Dr. Smith, will you please join me at the podium? Dr. Smith, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study at Clear Springs High School as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have satisfied all the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Ms. Love, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of Clear Springs High School and the Clear Creek Independent School District with all of the pertinent honors, rights, and privileges. Congratulations, class of 2016.
At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. We ask that you refrain from using air horns, whistles, or noisemakers to help ensure that every family has the opportunity to hear their student's name read. We ask that all family and friends remain seated in the stadium for the entire distribution of diplomas. Thank you for your cooperation.
We are pleased to present the valedictorian of the class of 2016, Yupe Zhu. The salutatorian of the class of 2016, Aaron Michael Kenneth Lassman. We are pleased to present the students graduating summa cum laude. Shazeb S. Ali. Andrew Ray Augustine. Tegan Ann Bourne. Mia Lee Chu. Desiree Nicole Davis. Daniel Ferrari Del Nero. Morgan Elise Delgado. Jesse Michael Depish. Joshua Ryan Essery. Nicholas Adam Fernald. Cole Grayson Gibbs. Afton Kayla Gillard. Jessica Marie Gold. Neha Grover. Benjamin Gerald Hazel. Fernanda Horillo. Victoria Lee Isom. Jacob Blake Jimerson. Alyssa Grace Kerber. Anna Catherine Louise Lassman. Sierra Jewel Lee. Ellen Liu. Kyle Edward Lottridge. Eric Lister Luminog. Arjun Luthra. Bailey Rose Martinez. Alexis Danae Chrysostomo Massingale. Heather Jaway Meow. Devin Lynn Murphy. Alexandra Nicole Musinski. Romil A. Patil. Tao Win Ton Pham. Christina Walters Rasmussen. Daniel Philip Ream. Stephanie Nicole Reyes. Ariel Marie Salerio Rodriguez. Stephen William Thompson. Lauren Tran. James Anthony Trapp. Austin William Ohl. Rebecca Elise Wells. Tessa Nicole Williams. Mohammed Ari Zaman.
We are pleased to present the officers of the class of 2016. Caroline Mary Joy Pritchard, your president. Vice President Cooper Riley Hallmark. Secretary and summa cum laude graduate Madison Elaine Irving. Parliamentarian and cum laude graduate Jason Tyler Poston. Historian and cum laude graduate Haley Nicole Teakin.
We are pleased to present the students graduating magna cum laude. Rachel Helen Bailey. David Allen Burtz. Kimberly Rochelle Cadmus. Justin Ben Tai Cow. Matthew Peter Katerina. Landry McKay Cox. Christian Feliciano Cruz. John Andrian Mendoza Espiritu. Jacob Silverio Gonzalez. Casey Alexia Haynes. Andrea D. Hearn. Sarah Faith Hornick. Allison Renee Hurt. Jessica Michelle Jones. Brianna Claire Lombardi. Lauren Bryce Love. Sochit Sitlali Maldonado. Grayson McKechnie Marquette. Parker Nicole McClellan. Andrew Dave Muhammad. Hannah Christine Mooney. Milan Pandy. Alexander Pogodin. Carter Brian Roark. Gabrielle Michelle Roderman. Mark Allen Retker. Sarah Michelle Rowland. Sonia Pankaj Shah. Neva Drew Schinder. Samuel Jacob Sinchak. John Martin Vega. Georgette Vanel Zwashwa Wanji. Ariel Joy White. We are pleased to present the students graduating cum laude. Victoria Ann Aldridge. Amber Dion Alston. Callista Lynn Alvarez. Elizabeth Marie Armstrong. Lily Ann Artiga. Celine Deandra Asiwartham. Avery Elise Ballard. Randy Faith Kelly Benefield. Jamie Rose Cervantes. Alexis K. Christiansen. Brittany Ray Crawford. Sierra Lynn Curtis. Cameron June Edwards. Adam Reinhardt Elsner. Kaylin Jean Gibson. Benjamin Paul Greif. Cade Michael Harrington. Christina Marie Hidalgo. Zachary S. Hubbard. Deanna May Ingram. Nabil Nuruddin Jiwani. Zoe Justine Johnson. Caleb Aaron Kirk. Brianna Anastasia Corpus. Alexandra Elizabeth LeBlanc. Connor Lane Mason. Lexi Marie Maxon. Leslie Marie Maxon. Meredith Jean McDevitt. Leah Christian Moody. Alireza Nazari Kanamiri. Nicholas Andrew Ortega. Dorian Carlos Ortiz. Paloma Palacios de Leon. J. Hitesh Patel. Darian Perez Marmolejo. Christy Lynn Rakowski. Anthony Warren Renteria. Alexandra Morea Rooker. Lauren Marie Rutherford. Chelsea Ray Smith. Shelby Nicole Smith. Sumin Wu. Jonathan Kaylee Wyckoff.
We are pleased to present the class of 2016. Ivan Alberto Adams. Sydney Elizabeth Atkins. Juan Jose Aguilera. Savannah Alexandria Alcazar. Jean Lee Aldrich. Amjad Bader Ali. Ashley Renee Allen. Lloyd Gregory Allen II. Jonathan Robert William Almeida. Saja Suhail Al-Sali. Kimberly Margaret Cheyenne Alsobrook. Christiana Vasialia Amerides. Nicole Lynn Ames. Brenton Harlan Anderson. Janie Nicole Ante. Jamie Elizabeth Appelt. Liam Alexander Appling. Catherine Elizabeth Ashe. Kristen Janine Avery. Jordan Nicholas Avila. Ahlam Kamis Awashra. Adithi Dhananjaya Bangera. Madison K. Barnett. Lily Teresa Paloma Barrera. Maggie Lee Berry. Caleb Bartholomew. Kayla Michelle Beatty. Tyree Curtis Bearden II. Mara Elizabeth Beavers. Sydney Kirsten Badar. Alexander Bruce Bednars. Brandon Walker Benbow. Liana Monique Bevins. Forrest Dean Byer. Bailey Caitlin Biggerstaff. Molly Blair Byjack. Kaylee Lauren Blair. Austin Blake Booth. Bianca Marie Boothby. Lorenzo Dialex Botello. Santos Mancias Botello. Kyle Austin Bowie. Peter Wesley Bowling. Gabrielle Iman Boyd. Jonathan Eugene Branch. Natriana Nicole Branford. Bailey Elise Bronner. Hunter Scott Brooks. Alyssa Lee Broussard. Gabriella Maria Broussard. Dalton Montgomery Brown. Emily Catherine Brown. Julian Sivan Brown.
Macy Lynn Brown. Savannah Lynn Brown. Zakira Tajay Brown. Daryl John Brees Jr. Jacob Eldon Brumbelow. Aiden Parker Bryant. Scarlett Lynn Bryant. Lainey Catherine Buckles. Leah Rochelle Bumpers. Robert Wayne Burkhart III. Joshua Lorray Butler. Madison Zora Byrne. Maria Esperanza Calvo. Brooke Lauren Comet. Emily Cecile Campbell. Joshua Ryan Cantu. Rebecca Lynn Carnell. Mackay Christian Carruthers. Blair Kathleen Carter. Leodin Jose Casado. Cannon James Casey. Andrew James Katarina. Chase Ethan Cavanes. Jasmine Marie Chaka. Tony Marie Elizabeth Chavez. Emmy Jean Clark. Clayton Allen Conan. Ashanti Felice Coffey. Frank Nicholas Coleman. Ladacia Audion Coleman. Miles Benedict Coleman. Cameron Abe Cooper. Danielle Alexandra Coronado. Patricia Carolina Correa Stevenson. Samantha Nicole Cowan. Kaylin Renee Craig. Alyssa Deidre Crawford. Brittany Michelle Crawford. Andrew Ike Crow. Ethan Troy Crumbaugh. Carly Ann Compton. Edie Alexandra Francis. Kirkin. Ryan David Curatola. Sarah Paige Daigle. Sean Garrett Dalton. Nima Davari. Morgan Venice Davis. Tamia Simone Davis. Bailey Ryan Deaton. Elizabeth Renee DeFada. Joshua Daniel DeFogie.
Stalin Abraham Delgado Rodriguez. Dominic Victor DeValentone. Britton Charles Bourgeois Dickerson. Gage Michael Deal. Denzel Dion Dixon. Ethan Cole Donovan. Shelby Elaine Donovan. Jasmine Nicole Duenas. Caitlin Lee Duplishin. Angela Estella Duran. Brandon Reed Dutton. Emily Barbara Edge. Raymond Vashon Lede Edwards. Nicole Ashlyn Eggers. Joseph Michael Elder. Monique Andrea Enriquez. Clarissa Graciela Escamilla. Alexis Marie Esparza. Joel Alexander Espinoza. Jackson Kruger Fay. Marina Nabil Nayam Farag. Hamza Farid. Cameron Ray Ferris. Kiera Joanna Fott. Emily Brenna Fleck. Maria Antonella Flores. Megan Michelle Fornwalt. Myron Layton Foster. Andrew Cole Francis. Ryan David Francisco. Kenton Davis Freeman. Shannon Mora Gainey. Brandon J. Garcia. Oscar Adrian Garcia. Vanessa Rosalena Garcia. Aaron Joel Garza. Leonardo Olaf Garza. Darenika Tashe Gator. Roshan Givargis Rajan. Christopher Allen George. Elizabeth Aaron Gibb. Haley Marie Giuliani. Caitlin Alicia Goins. Miranda Nicole Gonzalez. Christopher Joey Graves. Jacob Anthony Graves. Jarrett Tajan Green. Lauren Brenna Grover. Jacob Guerrero. Joel De La Cruz Guerrero. Bryce Aaron Guthrie. Gerardo Ernesto Gutierrez. Hannah Grace Gutierrez. Luke Mitchell Holland. Andrew Joseph Halada. Destiny Nikita Chanel Hall. Sarah Sydney Hall. Megan Danielle Hampton. Haley Lee Hardy. Michael Raymond Hargrove. Graham Wayne Harris.
Tyler Christoph Harris. Jenna Michelle Hart. Sullivan Thomas Harvey. Taj Jordan Hearn. Sydney Paige Hefner. Spencer Drew Heilig. James Cameron Helton. Raymond Eugene Hendrickson. Autumn Claire Hernandez. Esperanza Graciela Hernandez. Roland Dean de los Reyes Hernandez. Wyatt Lee Hicks. Amber Nicole Higgins. Alyssa Caitlin Hinte. Bradley Thomas Hodges. James Francis Hazel. John Garrett Holleran. Javon Vontae Holmes. Quincy Mary Janae Horn. Kelsey Michaela House. Jordan Xavier Howard. Katie Marie Huffman. Michael Brian Hughes. Mason Gail Hewlett. Terry Paul Hewlett Jr. Cassandra Brooke Halsey. Randy Abraham Hurtado. Colton John Elton Paul Hudson. Allegra Herminia Ibarra. Tristan Alexander Irvin. Leslie Magdalena Jacinto. Brianna Charlotte Jackson. Diana Cecilia Jackson. Labrea Monet Jackson. Kylie Marie Jedlicka. Linda Jimenez. Margie Ada Jimenez. Chaz Bernard Johnson. Cameron Malik Bernard Johnson. Trey Alonzo Pope Johnson. Brady Benjamin Johnston. Christopher Sidney Joyner. Autumn Lee Jones. Hannah Brianne Jones. Sterling Odell Jones. Kaylee Allison Justice. Fidel Mamusi Kamau. Rohit Balchandra Kanade. Brittany Lynn Kelly. Alexis Rose King. Daphne Arshay King. Julian Edward Knight. Christian Joseph Koshin. Keegan Gary Kretzer. Craig Allen Coleman.
Gerald Miguel LeCount. Joy Jessica Lamb. Madison Olivia Lane. Rachel Davina Lauderdale. Carlos Matthew Laurel. Osbaldo Ulysses Lazo. Jongmin Lee. Kendall Ray Levin. Tiani Ariel Lewis. Benjamin Hunter Licknerowitz. Cameron Tyler Liss. Madeline Haley Lloyd. Drake Cameron Lopez. Mark Alfred Lopez Jr. Connor Joseph Lord. Hannah Christine Lowry. Omari Zarik Lodrake. Gavin Donald Lyons. Christian Cordell Lyons. Dashel Cameron Mann. Alexandria Michelle Marks. Kaylee Michelle Marshall. Jordan Michael Martinez. Jose Luis Martinez. Nicholas Joshua Martinez. Manuel Lewis Marks III. Hannah Nicole Mason. Morgan Cassidy Mason. Michael Allen Matthew. Ian Wade McCanns. Mariah Garcia McCarty. Tyler Glenn McCarty. Connor Chase McCauley.
Seth Russell McLean. Megan Kiana McKee. Marley Kane McManus. Jonathan Andrew Medrano. Amy Margaret Malia. Nicole Renee Miller. Miguel Angel Murario. Alondra Cyrene Mogel Castilla. Sanif Akbar Momin. Simran Saeed Momin. Raven Marie Moon. Jacob Moreno. Blake Austin Morgan. Darian Nicole Morgan. Alexis Grace Morgan Tyler. Nikolai Robert Milner Clagus.
Genesis Desiree Navarro. Talia Marie Negrini. Christian James Nelson. Duck Linwin Wynn. Nicole Nee Wynn. Megan Christina Negrelli. Haley Ann Nussbaum. Godswill Uchichikwu Nwankwa. Zachary Mason O'Neill. Jonathan Ornelis. Jacob Daniel Ortiz. Kaylee Marie Ortiz. Rudy Lester Ortiz. Melissa Orsinio. Stephen Michael Wesley Morris. Simone Monet Owens. Caitlin Elizabeth Pace. Abigail Marie Padilla. Nicholas James Palladino. Christian Felipe Palma Vargas. Catherine Elizabeth Park. Shaylin Deep Patel. Zachary Tyler Pattett. Madeline Elise Paul. James Delordy Pearson II. Stephanie Joy Peliquin. Julian Allen Perez. Robert Alexander Perez. Caitlin Marie Pettyjohn. Brian Douglas Pfeiffer. Benton Cole Phillips. Oscar Alicio Pineda. Nicholas Michael Pomez. Joanna Stephanie Popovitz. Joshua Andrew Powell. Caitlin Michelle Price. Caitlin Michelle Quigg. Lucas Charles Raleigh. Chirag Jatindra Raymond. Adam Tomas Ramirez. Angel Ramirez Jr. Marina Michelle Ramirez. Samuel Ramos Jr. Ashton Roland Warren Ramsey. Alexandria Yvonne Raybon. Frederick Danielle Red, Jr. Lillian Page Reed. Ashley Ann Reimer. Amaris Desiree Rendon. Alan Resendez. Grant Lee Richards. Warren Gerard Richardson. Darian Michelle Riddle. Megan Elise Riojas. Kyle Thomas Ripito.
Christopher Americo Rivera. Zoe Itzel Robles. Adam Francisco Rodello. Juan Garza Rodriguez III. Michelle Rodriguez. Madeline Lucia Rosa. Marshall Anthony Rouse. Deshaun Jaquan Rushing. Mark Sabanin, Kaylin Marie Salinas. Connor Itua Samaniego. Gabriela Clarissa Sanchez. Caitlin Nicole Sanderson. Abraham Santa Maria. Kaylee Nicole Sapp. Jonathan Joseph Schaefer. Zachary Edward Snyder. Angela Aurora Alexia Schroeder Crowley. Alyssa Leah Schultz. Eric Brian Schultz II. Tyler Nathaniel Scott. Benita Sagira III. Nicholas Andreas Sergio. Omar Mohammed Shalaby. Tyreek Levante Shaw. Maxwell Reese Sheldon. Asia Patrice Shields. Ethan Aaron Schindler. Connor Mikkel Shipley. Joshua Kirk Sides. Sandali Diviange Silva. Bethany Alexandria Simmons. Corey Everett Simpson I. Shay Brianna Siverly. Jordan Darlene Skinner. Adrienne Drewan Smith. Jonah Adrian Smith. Rebecca Nicole Smithwick. Andrew Christopher Souls. Anna Marie Solis. Christian Taylor Solis. Robin Nicole Solis Winkler. Noah Michael Sorrells. Michael Gerald Squires. Gavin Michael St. Clair. Bradford James Stedham. Derek Scott Stevens. Samuel David Stevens. Mariah Adriana Stockwell. Jacob Alexander Sidlowski, Kayla Rochelle Toplacido, Jonathan Luke Taylor, Michael Jaman Taylor, Taj Manzel Taylor, Trevor Debrell Terry,
Blake Anthony Tessitore, Matthew Joseph Testa Jr., Michael Anthony Toole, Tyrone David Thomas, Aubrey K. Nicole Thompson, Megan Ray Thompson, Nicholas Reese Tyndall, Julia Alexandra Tomkes, Matthew Dunlock Tran, Adam Stephen Trashinsky, Haley Lynn Tressell, Alexa Victoria Tuckwell, Haley Marie Tuggle, Bailey Austin Tupper, Isaiah Lee Tyson, Haley Nicole Unverzat Thorpe, Haley Nicole Upton, Joseph Christopher Uresti Jr., Sarah McKaylin Varela, Kara Giselle Varela Salgado, Ayana Reve Varis, Leonardo Vega, Alexandra Velasquez, Garrett Martin Lee Vest, Sergio Enrique Vicencio Batista, Victoria Lane Vickers, Rodman Javier Viela Varela, Haley Elizabeth Vumard, Curtis Penn Wade, Ellen Elizabeth Wagner, Kennedy Laurel Walker, Madison Haley Walter, Jordan Bryce Walzer, Tristan Elijah Warner, Ramsha Wasim, Taylor Drew Watt, India Monet Webb, Philip Allen Weilacher, Lindsay Marie West, Ronald Lee West, Madeline Olivia Westrup, Christopher Jordan White, Katie Aaron Whitehead, Larry Adolfo Whitford, Amanda Joy Whitley, Jessica Marie Williams, Hunter David Winkle, Dominic Michael Wood, Taylor Joseph Yeager, Devin Allen Yovan, Kirsten Concepcion Zamaripa, Brock Hunter Zayas, McKenna Marie Zink,
You'll be next. Seniors, I commend you on earning your high school diplomas today. At this time, I would like everyone to please stand. Class of 2016, please move your tassels from the left side of your mortarboard to the right, signifying that you are now alumni of Clear Springs High School.
Thank you, Mrs. Love. Guests, parents, families, and friends, please stand and join the Clear Springs High School class varsity choirs in the class of 2016 in the singing of the Clear Springs High School alma mater. You will find the words to the alma mater inside your programs at the bottom. Thank you.
Hail to Clear Springs High School, let the colors soar, loyal to our alma mater, chargers evermore. Courage, strength, and honor is our battle cry. Blue and silver thunder on to victory, Clear Springs High.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again, when I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you,